Today we're making a plate of short ribs. I did use barbecue sauce, but you don't have to, or you can make your own depending on how strict you are with what you're eating. But these were cooked in the oven, so stick around, see how I made them. I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022, and over the past year and a half, I've noticed the scale went up about 8 pounds. Let's experiment with carnivore and counting calories and see what improvements I can make. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. So before we get these started, I want to let you know that there is a storm here today. So you're going to be hearing some thunder in the background, and you're going to be hearing the dog's toenails scooting around because thunder freaks them out. I have one of them partially drugged, but it's not enough. So anyway, I just want to give you a heads up about hearing that. So anyway, so I've watched a couple videos about how to make these beef bone-in chuck short ribs. So these are some, that was a yellow sticker. Looks like I got them in January. I like to, when I have some extra money, whenever I'm going to Walmart and my groceries are less than what my budget allows, I like to pick up sometimes some things that, like yellow sticker meat. So just things that I'll be using later. So I'm going to show you how we're going to use these. So I'm going to start off, I'm just going to lay them out on this plate at first, just so I can get them out of this container. Well, I'm going to pat them dry first, just to kind of pat them dry. So one of the videos I watched, they actually used, I think he used olive oil. Well, I don't want to use olive oil. I want them to be as clean carnivore as possible today. So what I did was I took some ghee right here and I melted it. So that way I can, because he used that on his meat as a binder. So now we'll put these back up here. And I'm going to show you what, like I said, I got a couple of them, couple videos, and I'll have the link in this video description so that way you can see where the recipe came from. So in one of them, he took a knife and scored the fat. He said he did that because it kind of helps reduce the pulling away from the bone. He did it on the bone side, not the meaty side, but the bone side. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that right quick. He said it's like a tendon thing right there, and some of y'all may already know that, but I don't cook these. I don't buy these very often, and evidently, for whatever reason, I decided I needed it in my life. So, yeah, we know I'm a yellow sticker queen. Love my yellow stickers. So, there we go. All right. So, we scored them on the bone side. So now I'm going to, this is still pretty warm, so I'll just use this spoon that I have here for whatever reason. And I'm going to just kind of drizzle it over. And I'll kind of rub it around. So I'm going to rub this on each of these short ribs. I wish YouTube would let us have music playing because that would help the dogs, but nope. So anyway, I feel bad when they're sad and scared like this, but I can't help it. I drugged them a little too late compared to whenever I'm supposed to. Alright. Now, like I said, I'm rubbing that ghee. This is just melted ghee. So from here, I'm going to take this glove off, and we're going to use 2 seasonings. This is the Real Salt Chef's Blend Smoked Salt, and then I'm using this Tuscan dip and pasta seasoning that I got from a little shop here in town. All right, let's start with the smoked salt. Oh, and also back here, I've got a tray, my cookie sheet with a tray on it. So we'll start with our our smoked salt on both sides. I'm going to smush that in, and then this Tuscan salt that I put too much, or Tuscan seasoning that I put too much on. I'll just kind of smush it in, and okay, and I'll set it back here. So let's do another one. Put on some smoked salt, both sides. And then some of the Tuscan seasoning. Greek seasoning would be really good on these. Just some garlic powder and garlic salt. If you do not tolerate seasonings, then don't season them. Because I know we all are on different journeys. So, we definitely have to kind of figure out what's going to work for us. But so seasoning, salt, and Tuscan. I'm going to do this one and the other one, and then I'll be back. So here's how they look now. I double checked the video, and he actually says the oven should preheat to 300, not 350. So now I'm going to put them in my oven at 300 degrees. He said to set a timer for 2 hours and 15 minutes. His ended up cooking like 3 hours. What is it? 2, 3, 4, 5. Lord, I might die if I have to go that long. Anyway, but he said that you still set your timer for 2 hours and 15 minutes, just so that way, then that's when we start checking it. So I will see you guys in 2 hours and 15 minutes. But look how pretty they're looking now. Ooh, don't slide off. Listen, I know the man said 300. I'm putting it on 350 because homie ain't got time to be waiting no 3 hours. So I'm going to check it in about an hour and a half, but it's going to be on 350. So it's been going about 45, 50 minutes. And I set the timer for an hour and a half. And the way this guy said to check it is with a toothpick. So I want to kind of feel it now versus how it's going to be later. So I want to know what he's talking about. So he said when you push it in, there should not be much resistance. And I see what he's saying. There is a lot of resistance right now because it's fully cooked, or it's not cooked at all. So it's not a matter of what's on the toothpick. It's more a matter of, he said when you push it in, it should be like butter, like a little resistance, but not a lot. So anyway, Alexa says we have 50 some odd more minutes, so I'll see you then. Yo, there's a lot of popping and a cracking, and I really don't want this splattered all over my oven. So I'm going to make a mild tint over this, so just a second. Don't you tell me my God ain't good. That's all the amount of foil there was, and check it out. I think it's going to cover it. My God, he said, girlfriend, I'm going to give you just enough foil. So, don't you tell me my God ain't good. Alright. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to put this on there because like I said, it's popping and crackling and I don't want to mess in my kitchen. So, alright, I'm going to put this back in the oven and let it continue. I think, Ziggy, how much time is on the timer?
You have 46 minutes left on your oven timer.
So I'll see y'all in 45 minutes and then we'll take a look at it. Let's pull them out and see what we think of them. Slow and easy so I don't spill it. I'm hoping that this little cookie sheet was not too shallow. I hope I don't make a mess, but I'll find out here in a minute. Not yet. So far, so good. Alright, I don't have another. I don't want to have to open up another foil today, so I want to be careful with this foil. I might have to reuse it. Alright, let's use his method with the toothpick. Oh, that's pulling away nicely. Oh, I see what he's saying. It's like butter. There's a little resistance. Yeah. I think those are going to be good. I could use a thermometer, but I ain't going to. Listen. I'm going to crank this up, baby, up to 400. And I'm going to take this and set this to the side. So while the oven is heating, listen, I don't like the word clean carnivore and dirty carnivore, because I don't think there's nothing dirty about, about doing things. But, for the sake of comprehension, if you are dirty carnivore and you can eat sauces, then you can do what I'm doing. If you're not, then keep it just the way it is. But I'm turning it up to 400 degrees, and I'm adding some barbecue sauce to this. And I'm going to brush it on with the brush. Again, I tolerate this fine. But if you don't, you can skip this step and don't do it at all, okay? So, like I said, I know we all have different needs in our lives, and some of us can handle certain things. I know Kelly Hogan says she can handle Tabasco sauce. Other people cannot. So, and I know Laura Spath can handle mustard, but other people cannot. So, anyway, you do what's going to work for you, but we're going to, like I said, my oven is preheating to 400. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off, and when it beeps that it's 400, I'll be back. The oven just beeped that it's 400 degrees. That's really fast, but I guess because it was already at 350. So now I'm going to just stick them in there, and let's do them for about, I don't know, I'll turn the light on. Hang on. Let's focus here. All right, let's set timer for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and then we'll check them. Look at that, you guys. Oh, my stars and garters. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be good. So what I'm going to do is just I need to scoot it back because I don't want one of the dogs to jump up here and burn their little toeses. So I'm going to scoot this back, and I'm going to let these rest for about 5 minutes. And then we'll come back and serve them up and taste them. I'm excited. Look, y'all know I ain't fancy. We're going to be eating it with a glove, and I don't care. So let's see what we think. Here they are. I got 4 of them. So what I figure I'll do is I'll eat the biggest one. Maybe I'll just eat the biggest one by itself. So just the biggest one, and then those 3 little ones can be eaten together. So either way, I'm going to take a bite off a smaller one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Perfection. Like I said, I don't remember the channel's name offhand, but the link will be in the description of this video. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, so now I'm going to eat this big one, but I'm going to eat it off camera because it's going to be messy. Thank you for watching. Bye.